Well now, howdy folks. My name is Jesse, and I'm an American man who's found his heart and home in a small, quiet town deep in the rural Philippines. It's a place where the roosters tell you when the day starts and the stars tell you when it ends. I moved out here to be with my lovely fiancée, a wonderful Filipino woman who has family roots running as deep as the mango trees in these parts. We came here for love, plain and simple, and what we found was a life richer and fuller than I could have ever imagined. It's a life that asks you to slow down to listen and to learn some lessons you didn't even know you needed. Before I landed here, I thought I had a pretty good handle on things. I knew how to work hard, how to get ahead, and how to make things happen on my own schedule. But this place, it operates on a different kind of time. It's got a rhythm all its own. I came here thinking I might teach a thing or two, but it turns out I was the one who had the most to learn. I want to share some of those lessons with y'all today. These aren't grand lectures from a mountaintop. They're just small, true moments that happened on dusty roads and in humble kitchens, moments that chipped away at my old self and helped me find a better one. The very first lesson that hit me, and it hit me good, was humility. Back in the States, I was proud of my independence. I could lift my own heavy boxes. I could solve my own problems. I rarely asked for help. Naturally, I puffed out my chest and marched right over, ready to take the whole load, be the hero of the day. She just smiled this gentle, knowing smile when I offered to take it. She didn't hand the whole thing over. Instead, she shifted the basket so I could take one side, and she kept a firm grip on the other.
As we walked, she looked up at me and said, "Dahan, Jesse," slowly.
I was trying to rush to prove my strength, but she was teaching me about sharing the burden. It wasn't about who was stronger, it was about walking together. I learned that real strength isn't about carrying the whole world on your shoulders. Sometimes it's about having the humility to just carry your half. That lesson kept showing up: generosity, sacrifice, and simple, honest words. Salamat po, I was wrong. I need help. Here, those words are a bridge. Now let's talk about pride. The pride I was used to often involved a bit of showmanship. It was about the promotion you got, the car you drove, or the accomplishments you could list on a resume. It was a loud pride, one that needed an audience. But the pride I found here in the Philippines is a different animal altogether. It's a quiet pride, the kind that comes from doing good work for the simple satisfaction of a job done right. I have a neighbor, Mang Ben. Every morning, by 4 o'clock, he's in his garden. No fancy tools, just a worn-out bolo and 2 hands, pulling weeds, watering plants, humming little songs. He never brags, but when he hands you a sun-ripened tomato, you see the pride in his eyes. True pride here is keeping your word, honoring your elders, preparing for fiesta with care and respect. I've started finding satisfaction in smaller things. It's a humble pride, and it feels a whole lot more real. If there's one virtue this place will teach you whether you like it or not, it's patience. I came here a man in a hurry, a product of 2-day shipping, instant coffee, and high-speed everything. Here, the internet is more of a suggestion than a guarantee. The jeepneys don't run on a strict schedule, they leave when they're full. At first, it drove me bonkers. Tap my foot, check my watch, sighs galore. But locals are masters of waiting. They live in the in-between. Chatting, watching the world go by, enjoying a moment of quiet. That's when it clicked. All that wasted time was an invitation to be present. Pages, geckos, butterfly wings, rain on a tin roof. Patience here is how challenges get met. Assess calmly, plan steadily, work one nail at a time. I learned to breathe, step back, and trust that with time and a calm spirit, solutions appear. Lord have mercy, the people here know how to laugh. And it's not just a little chuckle either. It's a deep, from the belly, tears streaming down your face kind of laughter. Humor is the oil that keeps daily life running, a tool for connection, a balm for hardship, a way to keep egos in check. It's light, situational, often at the absurdity of a moment, even laughing at yourself. I once said I missed a big cup of fast coffee. Auntie brought the tiniest cup of thick local brew. You learn fast coffee, huh? We laughed till our sides hurt. Pockets of humor everywhere. People aren't easily offended. They enjoy life's interruptions. I've tripped over chickens, butchered words, and failed at tasks a 5-year-old could do. Here, my blunders became shared laughter and my bridge to friendship. When I learned to be first to laugh at myself, I felt a new freedom. I'm just Jesse, a guy who sometimes puts his shirt on backward. Life in the province moves to a rhythm that's dictated by the sun and the seasons, not by a digital calendar. The day begins when the first light touches the sky and the roosters begin their chorus. Rise, put the coffee on, sit on the porch for a moment of quiet gratitude before work. A time for planting, a time for harvesting, a time for mending nets, a time for resting from the midday sun. At first, I tried to impose my schedule. I felt out of sync. My fiancé said, "The world is resting, Jesse. You should rest too." I surrendered. Wake with the sun, do the hard work in the cool, rest when heat climbs. Here, rest is wisdom. A collective pause recharges the town. Work with focus, then slow lunch, then community in the evenings. Peace comes from harmony with the world around you. The rainy season had just started. Then came a storm like a freight train. Drip, drip, a steady trickle. Old Jessie wanted to panic and play hero. She just laughed, called her uncle down the path. Within 15 minutes, it felt like the whole neighborhood was there. No panic, just jokes and songs, a beautiful ballet, ladders, tarps, tools, and coffee and snacks materializing in the kitchen. It wasn't quick, but it was steady. I wasn't the solo hero, just one small, grateful part of a team. This was humility, accepting I couldn't do it alone. This was patience, letting it take the time it needed. I didn't just get a roof fixed, I got a masterclass in being a neighbor. A leak for one is a problem for all. I've got another story about my foolish pride and a coffee maker. It could grind the beans, it could froth the milk, probably do my taxes if I pushed the right button. I was so proud, ready to impress our neighbor, Tita Elena. We sipped. It was fine. Coffee, but kind of weak. She led me to her wood-fired stove. Old pot, local beans, careful attention. Stir at just the right moment. Listen for the sound, she said. She poured. The aroma wrapped the room. It was rich and strong, like it had a soul. We laughed together at my gadget pride. It's not the fancy machine. It's the care, attention, and tradition you pour into it. Simple things, done with love. Beat complicated things done with pride. Every town has its fiesta. Feasting, parades, music, dancing. For my first fiesta, I wanted to fit in, but my courage failed as the music started. I felt as out of place as a snowman in July. 2 left feet nailed to the ground. Then a little boy grabbed my hand and pulled me toward the dance floor. He showed me a simple 1-2. I followed. We were out of sync with everyone else, but in our own little world. No mockery, just cheers for the brave kid who invited the nervous foreigner. My self-consciousness melted away. Humility, pride, belonging, taught by a child who knew dancing's point is joy. I felt proud to be invited in. That's the rhythm of belonging. Section 10. A simple invitation and a final thought. These lessons, humility, pride, patience, humor, rhythm, didn't arrive like lightning. They seeped into my bones slowly, day by day, through small moments and quiet interactions. I'm a more patient man now, quicker to laugh, slower to get angry. I listen more than I talk. Asking for help is strength. True pride is a job well done, not loudly announced. The best parts of life aren't things you can buy. If you visit or stay, start small and be open. Learn a few words, share a smile, accept a neighbor's fruit with gratitude, sit and listen to evening sounds, leave your rush behind, be ready to be changed. If these stories resonated, tell me your small moment that taught a big lesson. Click follow or subscribe to see more quiet stories from here. Let's build a community of support, shared stories, and kindness. And as always, friends, know that you are valuable and you matter. God bless and peace.